Hello. First of all, we don't look at the clock, okay? I have a normal sleep schedule and nothing is out of place, yes? Perfect. Perfect. Alright. um, this time, I swear this is gonna be a quick video, 13 minutes max, hopefully. And I just wanted to make a quick update video perhaps, but I'm still having so much fun with this build. The Chieftain Fulcrum. I know that there are complete escalating builds going on with the Charlatan. Is it called Charlatan? The sword that gives you a random shrine buff when you kill an enemy, and then Headhunter also. However, we will keep scaling this one and we will keep scaling the minion packed version because I believe I hit a point of damage. It's just nice. It's just nice. It's just very, very nice. In numbers, it's about 12 to 13 million. What I did in terms of upgrades is I'm still too poor for the attributes and no attribute requirements. However, I crafted lots of cluster jewels at the early start of the league, so I have some attributes on my cluster jewels, some on the tree for jewel slots. And it's fine, even though I have no attributes on my equipment, right? It's completely fine, I have enough. Even though, if you would have Casprio for no attribute requirements, you could tattoo all the nodes, right? Which up front would be smart to go gold minion life. Or maybe Shonks to ignite, so you can undo this and have more points and stuff like that. Definitely an option. Every cluster jewel I look at, timeless jewel I look at is what's 400, 500, 600 divine. So I'm not sure if I will ever gonna go there, but it's definitely an upgrade. But aside from that, I bought one for 20 diff and I only have block spell damage, increased minion life, that is all. Therefore, I don't have to waste my impossible escape on here, and I just put in a thread of hope, so I can go my impossible escape and put it here for onslaught, so I don't have to have it on my boots, and frenzy charge when you block. Also, I can take this later, endurance charge when you block. Then I could not use unflinching with the Forbidden Flesh combo, so I could go, I believe, unstoppable. It's super expensive also, like 110 divine in total, I believe, but it's just, you never really be slow, cannot be stunned, so you get 2 points back here. And 10% movement speed, I take it, right? Talking boots, yesterday I realized, or I got to, it came to my attention, that you can have level of all raised spectre gems on your boots. So I crafted those. Not perfect, it's kinda, I don't know if I need the increased cooldown recovery rate. I just picked it because it's cool. And unaffected by shock ground is definitely not useful, I guess. However, I will recraft them eventually, but for now those look cool enough, I believe. So that is fine. So we don't have onslaught on boots anymore, but we have it on tree now, with more effect even, so. And since we're playing Hexblast and no longer cast when stunned, we technically could even go a Headhunter, because the only reason why you don't play Headhunter on this build is not, you might think it's because of the flask and max fire rate and stuff. No, it's actually because Headhunter often gives you, I believe it does, it either gives you so much energy shield that you just don't get stunned anymore, or it gives you cannot be stunned straight up as a mod. I believe that exists, something like that. So it's sometimes just get annoying to play with that. So this is the main reason why people don't play it. Yeah, I finally won the gamble on my ring. However, I kind of got this. It's not perfect for my build. I don't need the Chaos Risk really, and I don't need the recoup. And the life is only T3, I believe. But I don't know. You don't overroll this, do you? It's nice. And I crafted this one. I could just put in another ring for increase minion life, right? But I just hit the triple T1 or double T1 with an Essence here, so I just thought I'm just gonna take this one. It's quite nice. It's not bad though, it's good damage. The physical damage is extra fire damage, right? And yeah, because we have Ray Spectre gems on our boots now, we put 2 level of Socket Minion gems here, so we have plus 10 level of on our Ray Spectre. However, apparently I lost life on my Spectre when I checked how much life it has. It's 305k only. I was like, I believe 306. I had more yesterday in my other PoB, but we still gain damage for now. I'm still looking what I'm gonna do with the rings and also the neck. I'm not quite sure how I craft the 3-mod version with the focus or simplex amulet, right? Because I kinda need damage over time and level of all skill gems. But to roll those is on 2 different bases. How am I gonna do that? I'm not for the recombulator. I mean recombobulate, but yeah, you know, whatever. We're gonna see about that one. There's still much we can do. I need the Enlighten level 4 or this new gem that is a combination of Enlighten, Enhance, and yeah, or both. Now I need Enlighten level 4 actually. So I put Enlighten here and then there as well. And then I can use Aspect of the Spider, because if we tick more boxes in configuration with Aspect of the Spider. Oh, I actually did that. If we tick more boxes, we get 2 million DPS on top of that. Very cool. Also, I just bought this one. No, yeah, this one as well, but this one is kind of whatever. Ignore that one. I just needed Corrupted Plus immunity. I just needed that. Ignore that. This is not good. This one, and I threw on 1 divine or 2 maybe. I'm not sure. And almost hit max. Very cool. Very nice ignite duration. And yeah, let's do a map. Now Breach, nothing too crazy, just the average map I'm running currently to farm currency is Haunted Mansion with shrines and Maven Invitation stuff. And yeah, let's see how it looks, because to me this looks quite dope, I've gotta say. Maybe it's because I changed my MTX. I wish I had the other one that makes you float, because it's just so smooth. Now I have like hands hanging down my hip, but we ignore that, We just go here. Obviously we don't deal any damage, but we do boop once, and now we just chill. We have let's see where the Maven Invitation is. I mean, it's technically cast when stunned still, right? The way it plays. Because I pressed 1 button so far at the start. And as long as I get a new ignite constantly, then I can keep just walking into enemies and they explode. What was that? Was that the boss? Talking bosses, who are my shrines? Hello? Where are Maven Invitations? Here. There's someone. Yo. Can you have an HP bar, please? Still not like one-shot damage, but I mean, yeah, it's... Ooh. That was Hexblast actually. He didn't take any damage, and then I used Hexblast. This was not some explosion, because my explosion, whenever it's cast on stuns or Hexblast, they are quite deadly, right? Because what was it? Yeah, this is Hexblast. And it's reached numbers. Yeah, where it's just quite fun with the damage. Can't complain. Sometimes I mean, cast when stun does the same, but since scaling all this damage also scales my explosion damage also. sometimes I just run across the map here and I hear the random loot drop sounds from the invitation guys, the chisels, and I wonder what? Did I just run them over by mistake? Didn't even notice them, but loot filter did. So yeah, my items currently are not like giga min-maxed or perfect. I wouldn't copy them if I were you. Or just, I don't know, just trying out stuff. The idea of the boots certainly is nice. So is the... So is the major idea with the gloves, because I don't really know if I take... Well, I have to take minion gems on the gloves, right? But what else can you get on gloves in terms of cool stuff? I'm not sure. Kinda only resistances and maybe aspects of the spider, right? If you can fit it in. But the thing is, aspect is probably... It's probably better than Herald, but for it to become really good, I have to be in the presence of the enemy for what, 4 or 5 seconds, right? And oh, here's a daily mirror, nice. And we don't really do that. We just giga fast. It's so nice if you get a speed shrine, just gliding, very cool. And yeah, that's a map. That was a map, and yeah, I'm gonna keep on giga pumping currency into this build, and we'll see where we go. It's quite funny to me. If you reach the point where your main skill, well, deals some millions damage, right, and then every point of increased damage or more damage is like 500k extra, and we're kind of at this point, so everything I can fit in is big upgrades. And yeah, that's that for this video. I hope this might be nice to look at or inspired some of you to play this. Oh, the boss is still there. Right, we can do boss ones. Wait, look at boss. I mean, this is a normal map boss, right? So it doesn't even matter. The Maven invitation's kinda already said enough. What's pretty cool there, if you noticed what happened. So I used Hexblast on his totem, but because the ignite is big, the ignite then reflected to me, obviously, and I was just standing next to the boss, and this was enough to just kill him. But yeah, I have no ignite, so if I just go here, nothing happens. But I move to boss and I press once. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. And we lost some tankiness, obviously. I believe I'm not 79% physical damage reduction with my endurance charges up, 55 without. This is it's. What if I go out of the map? Was there any map modifiers affecting this? I believe I'm not at 90% anymore, but I doubt it really happens. I mean, this has increased armor. Yeah, the boots. I'm gonna recraft the boots. I think I'm gonna recraft the boots. I'm gonna fish for a prefix that is either T1 life or increased armor. Yeah, so that's... So that I get some more physical damage reduction or life from our hit pool. Other problem is that it's quite sad. Since we don't have the impossible escape here anymore, I can't take this now to reduce extra damage from critical strikes. I also obviously don't have the crit immunity from if we get stunned anymore. Can you not die? Hello! Stop it! Idiots. And so we're not having anything against crits currently. This is quite... Currently I didn't die to anything actually so far, but I believe I have to go for Cloak of Flame with reduced critical damage taken. It's not that bad, right? But reduced fire damage taken, reduced chaos damage taken, it's quite cool, not gonna lie, and reduced chaos damage taken, reduced fire damage taken with crit immunity is probably giga expensive, so I don't wanna... I'm thinking of maybe running a rare chest even, but I don't know any cool mods. Like if I could get 4 elevated mods, like reduced physical and reduced elemental damage taken and reflect immunity. Yeah, it's pretty cool, but those alone don't do much, so I would need also at least fire damage taken, physical damage taken is fire. It doesn't do much, right? I don't know. We shall see, we shall see. Adding night duration is very cool, obviously, too. But yeah, that's how long is video? 50 minutes. Unlucky. Still short for me, yes. Have a good one. Take care.